It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I was in my local store just 2 weeks ago and I seen a load of Polish products. I've done some cooking with it. You've seen the dumplings video and you've seen the lovely kind of little spaghetti pasta video. And I bought some snacks, some Polish chocolate and crisps. And I thought to myself, right, I've got them, but I don't have a Polish beer to kind of match this chocolate with. So I was a little bit stumped. I didn't know what to do. And then lo and behold, the most perfect beer arrived at my door from Poland just last week. We did a review of it, but they were kind enough to send 2 bottles. So it's a black bottle cap and it's a bottle of Browar Kingpin Gorzka Irish Espresso Stout. There you go. Now what a perfect match for chocolate. Irish Espresso Stout. So you can have some lovely coffee, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours in the beer. It's whiskey okayed, little okayed whiskey kind of oak chips we'll put in the beer as well. So it's going to be amazing. So without further ado, let's do it. Let's get this chocolate out. Let's get this beer out. And let's match it all up. So, of course, beer in the glass. Let's get the beer out first. That just looks fantastic. Look at that beer. I was a big fan of the review. If you want to watch the review, just put into YouTube Kingpin Gorzka. You'll find it. I thoroughly enjoyed the beer. I thought it was cracking. But today is a little bit more about pairing this with chocolate. How does it go? So, let's start off with what looks like a wafer bar. Prince Polo XXL, extra large. So, I've been to a few food and beer pairing events in my time, and they tell you to take a bite of the food and then take a mouthful of the beer and then wash it all around your mouth. So here we go. And it's amazing, it changes the dynamics of things. It actually helps to melt the chocolate in your mouth, and the beer actually seeped into the wafer, and it was just this lovely kind of whiskey chocolate wafer bar. On its own, still very good, but with the beer is fantastic. Wow, should I dip it in? I might ruin the beer. Smoky, lovely, and chocolatey. That works, that really works. So that was the Prince Polo XXL. Next up, I'm going to go with the fruit chocolates first. I'm going to start off with Fruit and Nut. The Wedel Fruit and Nut bar. Oh, there we go. There's a square. Fruit and nut, exactly. It's great for pairing. It's like beer and cheese. Chocolate and cheese, chocolate and beer goes well, because beers are often nutty, and especially in a stout like this, it's going to be chocolate, coffee, caramel. So let's see if the nuts and the raisins work with this geezer. Oh man, oh yeah. Wow, it makes that naturally nutty raisiny chocolate a little bit smoked. Like oaky smoke characters coming from it. And then you got a little bit of raisin coming from the chocolate on the back end. Wow. Yes, it works. Next up, the Wedel Truskawkowa, and this is the strawberry chocolate bar. I'm not sure on this, to be honest. I'm not sure how this is going to work, how this is going to play out. Wow, blimey, it's it's like that. It's like that strawberry paste stuff you have when you were a kid. Let's give this a go. Oh man, that reminds me of something that I just can't remember. That takes me right back to my childhood. That one, not so good. Not so... It doesn't want to blend, you know? There's too much going on. It's a little bit too citrusy, it's a little bit too strawberry. I suppose that's why they don't put strawberries in beer. So that one, in all honesty, didn't work. I don't really expect the Wedel cherry to work either, but again, we will give it a go. It's just, I suppose, why am I doing this? Well, again, as I said last week when I was making the dumplings video, I'll be visiting Poland in the next month, or just over a month's time. Cannot wait. I had a great experience. Visited Poland twice last year. One for the Zurich Beer Festival, where we launched Call Me Simon with Brewar Pinter. And the first time when we brewed with Brewar Pinter, we were at the Wrocław Beer Festival. And I had a great time. Went to some fantastic breweries. We just nailed it. We just had a great time. On the road, we seemed to be on the road all the time. Drinking beer and meeting people. And yeah, it was great. So I'm looking forward to coming back to the Wrocław Beer Festival on the 30th of April. So this is my kind of almost build-up, if you like. I'm launching these videos every week. Just for you guys out in Poland, just to show my appreciation, just to show you that I like your chocolate, you know. So I'm not expecting the cherry to work. Very strong. But, to my absolute surprise, I actually prefer that to the strawberry. That, and I suppose that comes from the frambozen beers that you get from Belgium. Loads of cherry, kind of, cherry lambics, cherry sours, almost like 15-20% cherries put in the batch of beers. I suppose that's why that's worked a little bit, because kind of already used to the flavour. Didn't think it would work with a lovely kind of espresso stout, but it has. So, moving on. This seems to be a children's chocolate bar, a nutty wafer bar. And it's called Grześki. And again, it's limited in the UK to what we can find in Poland. It's not as if there's Polish stores everywhere where we can just go and buy like all of the stuff that you can buy. It's just practically impossible. I can only get hold of certain products, so when I see them I generally pick them up and try and make a video out of it. That's a hazelnut wafer bar. It's really nice, really nice. Now, this would be probably the closest yet to working. Apart from the kind of fruit and nut bar, that would work. This would work because a lot of the time when you have like a brown ale will have like a lovely nutty character to it. So I'm expecting this to work quite well. Yeah, and it has. Gotta be honest, I like the cherry, the cherry chocolate. The one I thought the least would work, had the least chance to work, has actually worked the best so far. This is nice, but it's subtle, kind of hazelnut flavours. And this beer, it's big and it's bold and it's brash. And it's just a little bit too much. It's overwhelming the chocolate, if you like. And this looks like the most luxurious chocolate bar that I've reviewed yet, that I'm trying yet. This is called Wedel, Mleczna or Jammy, and that probably means it's a chocolate bar with real hazelnuts in, because you can actually see them there. It's going to be a little bit too... Here we go. Wow. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Look at that. Big lumps of hazelnut there. Pardon me. So then, last but not least, oh my goodness. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah, that really has worked. That was the best of the bunch. Lovely, lovely, big nutty hazelnutty chocolate, and then the beer. Oh, yeah. That is the best so far. That is absolutely fantastic. A really, really nice combination. So, the winner of the Irish Espresso Stout and Chocolate pairing goes to Wedel, and it's the Hazelnut Chocolate Bar. Truskawkowa. Pardon me for my Polish. So that's it. Come and visit me. Come and say hello while I'm in Poland. Come and have a beer with me at the Wrocław Beer Festival. Come and have a chat to me about beer. Come and shake my hand. Whatever you want to do. We'll see you in Poland on the 30th of April. Put your comments in the comments box. I am going to save this beer now, and I'm going to pair it with a packet of Polish crisps. Let's give that a go. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.